Good morning, new 1%. It's Satoshi Boomin coming at you with another video. And guys, please punch that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers. I cannot do it without you. I got my hot tea and honey, locked and loaded, ready to go. I need your help, guys. Hit that red button. Let's get this show started. So quickly looking at the upbit volume here for VeChain. If you're new here, guys, the Koreans have been pumping VeChain for the past couple of weeks here. And as we can see, VeChain is being held up a little bit by the Korean FOMO here. Anytime you see volume higher than Bitcoin, those coins are being pumped right now. BitTorrent, if you guys took my advice and bought a lot of BitTorrent a couple of weeks ago, you're doing pretty good. The Koreans are pumping that right now, and they seem to still be pumping XRP. However, the XRP volume has dipped a little bit for the first time in a couple of weeks, so I don't really know what to make of that. VeChain is still being held up a little bit here. Looks like we have about 800 million in volume. So hopefully, you know, the Koreans can keep the pump up until we recover. I think people are now starting to buy the dip. I did a video yesterday. Go ahead and check it out to why we dipped. If you did not, take a look at that. Completely irrational fear. Guys, you have to understand that until the Fed raises rates on lending for the central banks, guys, we're going to be in a bull run, in my humble opinion. Right now, getting debt is so cheap that, you know, rich people are just literally loading up on debt, getting 30-year fixed rate mortgages, and, you know, there's a lot of money going around. With that being said, once the Fed raises rates, I think that, you know, we will start to see a shift in market sentiment as a whole, whether it be the stock market or the crypto market, and then we can start preparing for a bear market. But I don't think that's going to occur. According to the Fed, they're not going to think about raising rates until 2023. So with that knowledge there and the money printing going on, they're still currently buying stocks on the open market. Then you know, we could see that, barring a black swan event of some kind, whether it be regulation, government coming in saying we're banning crypto, or some harsh regulations on crypto, there's really no reason for us to dip severely or come out of the bull market, guys. Okay, so that's just my opinion, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. Let's take a look at the VeChain price here. And we're down about 0.7%. The good thing about this dip is that, you know, we hit a decent, you know, support line here. It looks like we broke under 26 yesterday, but looks like we bounced back up relatively quickly. Hopefully we can keep above 26, and that'll be our new support line. And hopefully 26 doesn't become a resistance, but that remains to be seen. Even if it does become a resistance, guys, we have an AMA next week. They said that they have some good news for us. So hopefully that'll be the announcement of Proof of Authority 2.0, VEX exchange, amongst other things. All right, going right into the news, guys. We have Chris Panay here. He posts, "I'm happy to announce that the new E-HCERT app is live in the Mediterranean Hospital of Cyprus. During the last 2 weeks, more than 500 people have received their lab tests and COVID-19 results on the app." So this is a new app. The app has already been released. This is another app, maybe an updated app, real-time update on lab tests. You could download the app for free and get your results directly to your phone. We're still waiting on Demetrius Nicholas. Head of Idante said that, you know, we have multiple hospitals in the works, so hopefully we'll be able to see more progress on what other hospitals are going to be using the electronic health certification app powered by VeChain, guys. So this is awesome. This is adoption. This is where the future is headed. Internet of Things technology is the future. Moving on. I thought that this was funny. Is it too late to invest in VeChain? Ask yourself that. Smash that like button to prove that the world is never too late. So we see a cute little cartoon here at less than a penny, telling people to buy VeChain. They're like, nah. At a penny, telling people to buy VeChain. They're like, nah. At 10 cents, nah. At $1, everybody's gonna FOMO in and try to buy the VeChain at super all-time highs, guys. But you know what? That's okay. If you are serious about a project, if you love a project, if you think a project has a very long-term future horizon, it's never too late, in my humble opinion. Just like I don't think it's too late to buy Bitcoin. I don't think it's too late to buy Ethereum. I don't think it's too late to buy Cardano. Guys, if you think I'm BSing you, here's what I want you to do, guys. Today, tomorrow, this week, when you're out and about, ask your friends who don't know too much about crypto. Ask your coworkers. Hell, ask the waitress that serves you lunch today. Hey, do you know what a VeChain is? Hey, do you know what a Cardano is? 9 times out of 10, they're not going to know that. And 6 times out of 10, if you ask them what a Bitcoin is, they'll be like, I heard about it, but I still don't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it. And I bet, 70% of people don't know what an Ethereum is. They probably have heard about it, but they don't know what its true function is. So we're not too late, guys. Mass adoption still, has a way to go, but that's okay. We always need early adopters. We always need people like us on the ground floor telling people about this stuff. So this is a little test that you could do in your own community. Please do it and let me know. Comment down below what some of the funny answers you receive. All right, we have the wonderful Eisenreich here, VeChain and Suez. So this partnership has been talked about a while ago, but it looks like there's some updates here. Suez and the French Federation of Blockchain Professionals announced the launch of a strategy committee dedicated to the circular economy. Blockchain will play a major role. Suez Blockchain Sustainability Solution. Let's go. And then down here, how we're connected to Suez. VeChain won the Enterprise Designated Proposition Award at the 2020 SCIP Green Chemistry and Chemical Industry Innovation Entrepreneurship Competition. So we already have roots here with Suez here, and they're working on a blockchain traceability solution, guys. So hopefully we could get news that VeChain and Suez are working together. We're already working with the French here when we're talking about what was that? Not No Seafood, Fresh Supply Co. Connecting French suppliers with Chinese businessmen, guys. It's all a part of the Belt and Road Initiative, the 45-year infrastructure plan that the Chinese government is trying to implement, guys. It's all connected, and hopefully, we can start to see some, instead of it being speculative, hopefully some of these NDAs and, some of these, disclosure agreements can start coming to fruition, and we can start getting these guys on the main net. Moving on. Oh, and please follow Eisenreich, please, and donate to his tip address. All right, guys, so we're moving on here. This was a very interesting article here. VeChain is gaining popularity as a dual crypto and logistics blockchain solution. VeChain is a unique dual currency, dividend crypto system, and logistics blockchain solution. So this is a great article here, guys. Just talking about, some of the partnerships that VeChain has. Talks about the VeChain quote unquote dividend, guys. Now I get a lot of questions every single day about what's the best wallet to use, how do I get VITRO, yada yada yada. Guys, the easiest way, the safest way is to just get the Sync wallet, the VeChain Sync wallet, and get a ledger. That's all you need to do, guys. Just put your VeChain on the ledger and let the VITRO stake. Just forget about it. Set and forget it. If you buy, a couple 100,000 VeChain, just put it on your ledger and just forget that you have it, guys. Like, that's the easiest way to handle your VeChain. You don't got to look at it every day. You don't have to stress about it. Just set it and forget it. You'll receive VITRO automatically. VITRO is generated by holding the VECHERT token. There's a fixed number of 87 billion VITRO tokens, which will generate VITRO daily at a rate of about 0.000432 VeChain. And this fixed number, there's a fixed number of VITRO burn daily. So why I check the VITRO burn every day is because that we need to, obviously, if we burn more VITRO than we generate, that obviously means that A, the main net is firing on all cylinders, and B, hopefully the speculation for VITRO price can rise. Goes on to talk about proof of authority and the benefits of the two token system. Again, separating VeChain, VET from VITRO allows the main net's gas costs to remain stable. And we don't have a situation like Ethereum where, in order to buy a shitcoin, literally, okay, so somebody made a coin called Scam Coin on the Ethereum blockchain, bruh. And it went to like, I don't know, 500 million market cap. Straight crazy. That is insane. Anyway, so yeah, the two token model. This is a great article, guys. So if you don't know too much about VeChain, go ahead and read this article here. Great stuff. And yeah, I would agree, guys. It's gaining popularity. The community keeps getting bigger and bigger each day. Yeah, man, you guys are amazing. You guys have definitely changed my life in a positive way. So this is exciting. I'm excited to see where VeChain is going to be headed in the next few years. Moving on. So yesterday, VeChain recovers 50% of its market cap in hours after a massive collapse. So yesterday we talked about what happened, why the market had collapsed, basically due to tax plans, fears. Turkey, apparently, CEO ran off with like a couple $100 million in crypto, So there was a lot of stuff happening. But that's okay, guys. We're not going to listen to FUD. We're going to stick to fundamentals. And, as long as you protect your crypto and remember, not your keys, not your coins, you're going to be fine, guys. Look, just get a ledger, bro. Like, if you're holding these coins on exchanges, get a ledger, get a Trezor, put it on your hardware wallet, hide your hardware wallet. You're going to be fine, guys. So this goes into some technicals about why we're dipping. I don't really think that the technicals have really any bearing on this dip. This dip was just basically fear-based, irrational fear-based here. And it looks like hopefully soon the markets will start to correct back upwards after, an irrational dip. Typically that's what happens. So it remains to be seen. All right, guys, moving on. And lastly, we have the wonderful Jason Rockwood here, General Manager of VeChain Americas. Please follow him, and please follow Peter Zhu, the Chief Scientist of VeChain here. And Jason Rockwood posts, spot on, Peter. Consider that supply chain is about goods and the movement of goods. Crypto, VITRO is about payment and financing these goods. And NFTs are about the engagements between brands, buyers, and goods, virtual and real. Only VeChain does all three, and I would agree. And Peter Zhu here posts, NFTs are great for mass adoption of VFAM. So guys, I am so excited for Proof of Authority 2.0, guys. We should have an explosion of different types of NFT solutions, not just VMworld, not just Vulcanverse, but an explosion of, digital art on the VeChain Thor blockchain. And I think that will get us mass adoption along with other forms of DeFi, guys. So this is what we're waiting for. And I'm excited to see where we're headed. So, a couple more weeks, guys. Next week, again, they will be having the AMA. And, hopefully we can get some good announcements. Like Proof of Authority 2.0 is coming out the end of the month. And, we get these NFT marketplaces and all that good stuff. So it remains to be seen. Just remain patient at this point, guys. Alrighty. Apologize there wasn't too much crazy news going on. Another slow day in the VeChain ecosystem, but that's okay. We're still here. We're still here every day, whether pump or dump. So hit that subscribe button, guys. I love you so much. I cannot get to 15,000 without you. Just keep smashing that like button. Keep smashing that subscribe button for me. Thank you to the wonderful Patreon subscribers: AJ, Brick, Garlic House, Mac Harris, Sergio, Lassie Nielsen, The Fernline, Jeffrey, Ethan, AmericanHomeRemedies.com, Maryland 4 Crypto, Boost Wayne, Feruz Den, Brady Adams, Joe Minutes, Kyle Bocci, Cryptos, VT.SI, at Dig the Voice, For the People, HBD, SouthBay.com, Ryan Ingram, Daniel A, Crypto Chemtrails, Climax, CH, Angela Schroyer, Craig Wadding, C, Vale, Maker, Dow, Crumbs, Bearder, Leon Jackson, Jacob Connor. I love you guys so much. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin block having 1,108 days, and then taking a look at the markets, guys. It looks like it looks worse than it actually is. Bitcoin dipping 20% in 7 days is not nothing new. That's happened plenty of times. We're gonna be fine, guys. When people see a sea of red, that's when the euphoria should kick in, not when they see green. But retail investors are going to do what retail investors are going to do. And we're just going to take advantage of that, guys. That's all it is. I mean, I know it sounds rude. I know it sounds mean. I know it sounds heartless. But there's a reason why the rich keep getting richer. And, when I was unfinancially educated, I thought because it was unfair. I thought that the system was unfair. I thought that the system was against me. As a POC or whatever, the world's against me. But no, that's not the case. You have to be educated on this stuff in order to, survive in this world. If you're not educated, then you're going to be regulated to wage slavery for the rest of your life. It's as simple as that. And until I learned about that and until I understood that fully, I thought the whole world was against me because people were getting rich, the rich were getting richer, and, all this stuff. And for some reason, I kept getting poorer. For some reason, my dollar couldn't stretch that long. I was always broke at the end of the month. Why? Because I didn't understand inflation. Why? Because, I traded my time for money instead of, trading my money for time. Guys, that's the key. And, I wanted to talk a little bit about a post I read. I'm not going to mention the name or anything, but if you're watching this, bro, I read your post and I responded. You said that, you weren't happy with life and you made some money in crypto and, just so much crap's going on. You don't even care anymore about all the money you made in crypto. Guys, it's not about the money. Like, the money is a consequence of what we're doing here, guys. What we're trying to gain as the new 1% is not money. It's freedom, okay? It's the freedom bucks. Being free to pursue your passions, being free to do whatever you want, go wherever you want. If you don't want to slave away 10 hours a day, 5 days a week, and live for the weekend, then you need these freedom bucks. If you want to actually make a positive impact on the world instead of being a wage slave pleb, making your boss richer to get another yacht and another vacation to the Hamptons next year, then you got to get financially educated. You got to buy assets. All right, guys? You have to separate yourself from employer dependence. It's not about money. If we didn't have money and we had another form of, currency, it still would be about the freedom. Not having to worry about buying food, where am I going to find money for rent? Oh, if I don't work today, I won't be able to live here. Like, that kind of stuff brings undue stress. And why does it do that? Because we as humans literally, have outlived, quote unquote, our usefulness on this planet. And what I mean by that is, guys, 1,000 years ago, 2,000 years ago, life was simple. Life was really simple. Now, did I say life was easy? No, I said life was simple. You had to get up. You had to find food. You had to find adequate shelter. You had to, get married and have a bunch of kids, because if you didn't, who's going to tend the farm? Half of the kids are going to freaking die anyway. So you had to have a lot of kids. You had to, till your own land. You had to break your back. Us in a modern society these days, we've lost our drive, I guess. We've lost our, our instinctual edge. So we need to find meaning in other ways. Now we're starting to see that, science and religion, religion isn't the way. We're starting to see that, praying to the gods for rain isn't the way to make rain occur. So how are we going to find meaning in a world where meaning isn't given to us? Whereas back in the past, you knew what you had to do. Okay, I'm a man, so what do I have to do? I have to go out and get food. What else? I have to make sure that, my family is protected so I can pass on my offspring. But now, in the modern life, we don't have to fight for food. We don't have to hunt for food. We don't have to, protect our family or whatever. Not in that way, obviously, if somebody breaks into your house. But we have lost meaning because we have evolved our natural state. We don't have those, I don't want to say carnal desires, but we don't have those prehistoric stressors to worry about anymore. So how do we find our meaning in this world when everything is readily available and everything is given to us, guys? That is the key. People are trying to find meaning in money. People are trying to find meaning in, fancy cars and Lambos and houses and all that stuff. Guys, you're not going to find happiness there, in my humble opinion. That's why I say, when you get rich, hookers and blow is fine for a while, but what are you going to do after that? What are you going to do after the hookers are gone and you've spent all your money on blow? Who are you going to help? How are you going to make the world a better place? That's where the meaning should come from. The meaning should come from living the life you want to live, being healthy, training, doing cool shit with people you want to be around. That's where the meaning should come from. Guys, we live in a world now where, everything is at our fingertips. We have knowledge at our fingertips. We have everything we could possibly want within a couple of clicks away. We're going to have to try to find meaning in other ways, guys. And it's never about the money. I know that this isn't crypto related, but, I think I have to say this. And a part of me just wants to talk to you guys and blabber on. So if you've already turned off the video by now, I understand. Hopefully you come to the Cardano updates. But it's never about the money, guys, ever. It's about the freedom that the money gives you. And if you continue to chase the money and you continue to chase avarice, you're never going to be happy, ever. No matter how much money you have in your bank account. Okay? All right, guys. Well, that was my soapbox for today. I love you guys so much. Don't let your memes be dreams. Pound that subscribe button. And I'll talk to you soon with the Cardano updates. Bye.